Mother, you don't want to come with me?
You are now a man who does great things. When mother is gone, no one can help you that much. Going there could only cause you trouble.
Mom.
Mother knows you are filial. Only there. Not suitable for girls. It's too convenient here. Suitable for me.
I see. Wait for this matter. I'll be with you. We'll go to the countryside together.
I know. This visit to Beijing, if you see General Pingxi, you give him this letter. Give it to him.
Lovely. Mom, I'm leaving.
Go ahead.
My lord, as you expected, Beijing this time can always be unstoppable. Attack Wuxing Pass. It's in the court. A spy appeared. Have you found the person? You're in the Wuxing Guan. Kill Hu Yanlie. Use a trick to annihilate 100,000 troops. Everyone knows Emperor Star appears. Traitor. If the Kikada, there's not to act actually. Now. Not found.
I am to light the enemies in the dark.
If not dealt with early.
The Northern will be affected.
So, you released the message. Battle between the Emperor Star and Hu Yanlie. Although Hu Yanlie is dead, Emperor Star was seriously injured. I'm afraid I won't live long. Weakness to the enemy. Hikija the cave. It is a good plan. That's right. One more thing. This letter, give it to General Pingxi. Yanlie. Yes.
We already thought of it, but we can return to the capital. I didn't expect this to take a long time. They're still in the North City!
It is all because of you. That Su Shepherd. Get angry with us. Cut off 3 stars beetle sword. The Imperial Edict was revoked.
I'm so sorry. Did you just say something? Who said this? That Su Moyan is a mediocre person. I'm also for your old Ye family. You have no conscience.
You are enough. This matter. No one is to blame. Blame us if you want no such fate. All blinded by lard. Haven't found it yet. Turns out that the good son-in-law Sumuyang is Emperor Star. Sumuyang, he's fake.
Fei Pang, you are not...
He's a fake emperor. What can you say? He's fake? I got the news. Yesterday's Star battle with Hu Yanlie seriously injured Britain. It is impossible to go to Yi's house. What? Fake Emperor Star! Why is Mr. Shen and the princess? Think about it. If the Emperor Star is injured, known by Beimang, by Dasha, other soldiers knew, what will happen?
The Emperor Star is the foundation of the Great Xia nation. Will be completely lost. Will definitely be overwhelming.
Exactly. So the princess will, the victory of Wuxing, push it on to Sumuyang. Shanxie, only then you will recognize the face of Emperor Star. Their purpose, it's all to hide Emperor Star's injury.
I see. Why is he the Emperor Star of our Ye family?
Revocation of the Imperial Edict, proposed by Sumuyang alone.
Compared with the Great Xia dynasty, the rise and fall of my Ye family.
What are you talking about? It's still that guy Sumuyang. It hurt our Yi family. Can't return to Beijing. The Yi family returned to Beijing. I have to apologize to Jindi. I'm sorry. I failed to report the military exploits of the Yi family.
I don't blame you. My father spoke frankly and gave advice. The peace-seeking faction was angered, and he was eventually killed, demoting the Ye family. Now Kaijing controls the court. How can I allow my family to turn over?
Though Kaijing is powerful, but this matter, there's no chance.
Huh?
Wuxing won a great victory. The pro-war faction will rise. Among them are uncles, the old friend. If I could get their help, maybe can redress the Yi family. But these are Yuxu contacted. Where can we find it now? This below. Through the relationship I heard, Someone who can help.
Oh. Good. Very good.
Fei Pong,
Uh,
you helped our family so much. I really don't know now. How can I thank you?
don't ask for anything. As long as Jindy is happy.
Thank you.
Master, Qin Fei Fang according to your requirements. The list has been sent to the Yi family. Only, he has a request.
Oh, also suitable. Talk.
He wanted to complete the task, staying the Prime Minister with the Lord.
Hey.
He's quite ambitious. Master, this time we use the Yi family. The main one faction, I have to dislike you catch them all. It's really high.
That's all. Brainless idiot.
Yes. The master has a little trick. Just borrowed the knife of Beimang, removed 5 general and 6 armies. This world, who is your opponent?
Hey.
Is Emperor Star dead? Is Emperor Star dead? Baiting use is blocked. Currently only know he's seriously injured, but it probably won't last long.
Don't say should. I want accurate information. Check for me.
Yes, little one understands. General,
What's up?
Beidou Kayan sent a letter.
Huh? Very good. Su, finally back.
He's sworn brother to the general.
That's right. My brother died in battle.
Sister-in-law shepherd sheep, leaving Beijing. This snake.
That is 20 years.
Dad, why are you so happy?
My daughter. The marriage that your father arranged you. General Su's son is back. General Su, the 3 armies, his son. Must be extraordinary. It must be magnificent. Posture.
That's your arranged marriage. Then you marry.
You...
I am the most talented woman in Beijing. The one to marry. A gentleman of poetry and books.
Troubled times are coming. Only able to write. Weak scholar. What's the use?
The heroes are divided. The literary talent still exists today. If you think so, then find one who is good at martial arts.
Hey, my daughter. Do you want your father to go to heaven? I'll pick stars for you. Huh?
It's not difficult. Literature can bring peace to the world with a pen. Wu can decide the outcome immediately.
Imperial Star. You know Imperial Star. If you don't marry him, your life, destined to die alone.
Oh, Dad! Last time, I asked you to ask His Majesty and let me see the Emperor's star.
My daughter. I haven't met him yet. But you just have to promise to go meet Su Muyang. I will promise you. Let you see Imperial Star. How about it?
Big words are a promise.
Good.
Go tell Su Muyang. After the day, the Yang family is in Fanlu.
Yes.
Sir! 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 Sir, you saw the future again. This Emperor Star of all ages awakens. Only one day. Can see the next few years. What happened? Sir, you've been awake for more than 10 years. Even so, the scenery 1,000 years later. He's truly a god. Stop talking about this. Have you found him? In our release after the news of your injury. Kaiji spy. I'll ask around to see how you're doing. We followed this clue. Found them and Beimang correspondence. When we find, they are destroying. Only this one left. Besides, they also took it from us, rescued Qin Fei Peng, and let him, with a list of warhawks, went to Yi's house. Say, these people can let them redress. He wants to use the Yi family. Find out the court who are dissatisfied with him. Yes. These 2 days, Yu Jinti and Qi Fei Feng
We have visited more than 10, some of them already stated, to help them. Entered Beijing's skill list. Sir, do you need us? Remind them. Or take down Qin Fei Peng. Act now. It will only alert the enemy. To go deep with the Prime Minister. Their every move. All under my nose. Can't make waves. The 5th star of the Big Dipper, Yu Heng. Next steps. I'm going to Fanlu. Look at this, the gourd of General Pingxi. What kind of medicine is being sold? Butterfly. Today, the daughter of General Pingxi, Miss Yang, have been banqueted in this building. If I could get in touch with her, with the help of the general, I can help the Yi family rehabilitation.
Now he is the head of the 3 armies. If he wants, he can indeed compete with Kai Jing.
Yanlie the big fish. If you can take the bait, I will be Kai Chang and make a great contribution. Shuangwen! You're the fake Emperor Star. Clown, how dare you to show up here? It seems that you don't learn your lessons. You don't have a long memory. I also installed. The Emperor Star was injured that day. It is impossible to go to Yi's house. It's you! Pretend to be someone else. Series of military exploits. Emperor Guard injured. I have never heard of this news. I don't know, Mr. Qin. How did you know this? I have my own way. You don't deserve to know. It's your words. Is it possible? You admit you're a fake? I admit how. What if I don't admit it? You!
You follow us to this Fanlu. What do you want?
I'm here. It is a promise made by others. It has nothing to do with you. Others' appointment. Today, Fanlu is reserved by Yang's mansion. Could it be that Yu whom Yang are responding to? The daughter of the Pingxi general? Miss Yang's appointment. How? No.
Miss. Mr. Su is already downstairs. Do you want to go down now? Right here. See if he can pass the test. Go up to the 2nd floor by yourself. But it's not simple. Miss Lian thought about it for a while. The famous talents in Beijing can't figure it out. This Mr. Su, I'm afraid it's impossible. No problem. Try him first.
Just you. Miss Yang's appointment. Previously, you are lying. Luckily deceived everyone. Now do the same thing again. Are you too naive? You. I'm not qualified to cheat. You!
Business is important. Don't worry.
Miss Yang. She's staying upstairs. Walk.
This 2nd floor, it's not you. You can go if you want.
These are enough.
Oh.
Oh. You! My father, Kim Chao-yun, the Minister of the Ministry of Revenue.
But a small 5th rank official, even if you're the Prime Minister, you have to abide by the rules of my Fanlu.
Behind Fanlu, the boss of His Majesty, you want to use your power to overwhelm others.
Emperor,
Shopkeepers. Today's question on the 2nd floor, what is it?
the gentleman is knowledgeable. Fanlu rules. Only educated people can enter. If you want to go up to the 2nd floor, get a pair. This is the upper link. Only those who are eligible to go upstairs. The sound of wind, rain, and reading. Sounds that are pleasing to the ears. The sound of wind, rain, and reading. Sounds that are pleasing to the ears. The fragrance of flowers and bees. Miss, You wrote this poem really well.
The first couple is too awesome.
It's a crested head. I have no idea.
What kind of lower link would have to match it? One stove incense time. If you haven't come up to the next line yet, you will fail.
What are you doing? Still the same link. It is not to embarrass us. No one can. I can.
Wait. Wait. How long will you continue to make trouble?
Nice.
I lived with you for 5 years. You are ignorant. You must be here. Grandstanding?
5 years. You have a day. You know what I did?
You did. It was you who cut off the Beidou sword to reclaim the Ye family's imperial edict.
I am worthy of your Yi family. This is all up to you.
Then you pretend to be the Emperor's star, so people will kneel down to thank you. Now you can feel at ease.
You Dasha. I have a clear conscience.
Now, I finally understand you.
Butterfly, he came here to revenge to the Yi family, destroy our plans, and I'm...
It's not your turn to run wild here. The incense is halfway through. If you still can't figure out the next line, you can stay any longer. Now get out of here. You said, I don't understand you, but I know you have. You know me.
The sound of wind, rain, and reading. Sounds that are pleasing to the ears. The weather is cold and the ground is cold. Every day is piercing. This is North City. There are also talented women like Ye Jia, although she is. But the mood of this poem is too desolate. I still prefer Mrs. Second line. What people are moved by, things make it so. The child in Miss Ye's heart is out of reach.
Butterfly, unexpectedly, you have such talent. It really impressed me.
It's a small path, not worthy of being accepted by the public.
Why he is still here? Get out of here!
What you did. For the Yu family, you should be ashamed of it all. Let's go.
This is me in your eyes. I already made the following link. Why go? This is...
Miss, Su Muyang came up with the second line. Match it up. What are you in such a hurry for? Unexpectedly, he left Beijing when he was young. Never been to a private pad, and he can do it right? Show me. I guess it's just a forced answer. The words don't fit. This is by Su Muyang? Yes, miss. Wind and rain. Sounds that are pleasing to the ears. Family affairs, national affairs. He cares about everything. This one, I'm afraid I'll be remembered forever. But he's an idle man. How can he come up with such a couplet? Miss, are we going down to meet him? No need. Maybe he's lucky. It's just a coincidence. I want to go up to the second floor. It's not that simple. In the next steps, let's take a look. Is he really talented? Or maybe it's just for show? Absolute. This is absolutely eternal. Hang it up in my room. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am.
How could you write such a couplet? This must be... You must have copied it in advance! I just copied it. What can you do? You heard it, right? He himself admitted he copied it himself. Hurry up! Get him out!
The test questions are from the palace. Do you mean I'm a private person for him? Your Majesty cheated for him.
You...
Mr. Su is not only talented, still so humble. It's really impressive. You're showing off here?
that wants to make Miss Yang look sideways. But the Yang family is not the Ye family. How can I allow you to climb up here?
How I want. With you unrelated. The capital is not the frontier. The water is deep here. Beware of drowning.
Never mind. That's all I have to say. You are now on your own. Walk away. Away!
What does this mean?
Stop right there.
Have you written the second line?
Now that you passed the first level, in order to go upstairs, there is one more level.
Besides,
Your Majesty, Princess First couplet. Someone in Fanlu found out.
oh, which talented person in Beijing is this?
Not a Beijing talent. I heard. It's from the North City. Su Muyang.
Huh?
Su Muyang. It seems to be after General Su.
I know. Why did he go to Fanlu?
General Pingxi want to marry him. Let his daughter Yang Yiyu held a banquet for him in Fanlu. He was invited to attend.
What? This baby was my first marriage. General Su made an appointment. This Yang Yi is now. Get there first. His general daughter. Is it suitable for Godstar? Go call the princess over.
Yes.
Father, you're looking for me?
Yanlie. Now, you have someone you like.
He offers a plan to repel the enemy. Hu Yanlie was killed and rescue 100,000 soldiers at Wusheng Pass. What can you ask for more?
Someone has already paid for the princess.
Nothing.
Yes, I recommend someone to you. This person. When you were young, the baby marriage was arranged. Both civil and military. Name.
Oh, Dad, Emperor Star was injured in Wusheng. The summer wind and rain are shaking. How can I think about the love between my children?
What? Emperor Star is injured? You weren't before. It seems that my daughter also fell into the trap of Emperor Star. I don't know Su Muyang, it's Emperor Star. You don't have to worry. Emperor Star will recover soon.
Then I'll be relieved.
Father gives you the person who introduced. A deep connection with you. Your link. That's what he said.
Family affairs, national affairs. Care about everything. There is a deep feeling in my heart, a secret in mind. Who is this person who's willing to serve the country?
This person is now in Fanlu. He's descendant of General Su. Name, Su Muyang.
It's him?
What is this second level?
Poetry.
Poetry.
In the Sanzao incense, you are required to make the poetry. So what is this requirement? And how do you determine? Title: General Pingxi from our upstairs. Literary masters. Determine the quality of piano by its sound. You can now go upstairs.
Titled General Pingxi.
I guess the literary master upstairs is Miss Yang. Here we go. Miss, the poem by Mr. Su. What to do? Master has told me.
Are you stupid?
The piano is in my hand. If I say he is good, he is good. I thought, miss, I just want to see. How much knowledge does he have? I didn't mean to embarrass him. Besides, if I don't see him, how can I see the Emperor's star?
Butterfly. I've never been in military. This question.
No problem. I have been guarding the North City for 5 years. This kind of military poem, I am best at it.
Luckily I wrote the second line. Now I want to write the poetry. Careful. True colors revealed. You don't know how my original form. But your original form. I know it certainly. Why are you interested in the Yi family so caring? Who are you working for? What nonsense are you talking about? You were just before a deserter from the Fire Army. What do you know? What do you know? You know very well. Playing tricks!
What are you arguing about? Get out if you keep making noise. You still have 2 hours. I have written it.
Piano sound. Butterfly, your poem is truly extraordinary.
5 piano sounds. Poetry is a 5th grade. No access to the building. Only 5 rings? This is impossible.
Just 1 ring away. Nang Xiang met Yin Yang. Look again carefully. Reorder.
Miss Yang could write at the age of 5. She became famous in Beijing for her poems at the age of 8. She is a rare talent. How can you question this? This is already me. The best poem you can write. It's still hard for her to see.
I'm not willing. 1 step away. I'm not willing. Butterfly. My belly. It's not feeling well. I'll go to the toilet. May I remind you, Qin Fei Peng has other motives.
You helped my family return to Beijing. Then you block. On the contrary, it is sincere.
You don't believe that you don't.
I believed in you for 5 years. And what did you do again? Last incense time.
This poem, I made it!
Miss, this is a poem by Qin Fei Peng. He and Miss Ye. I want you to see it.
This poem is okay. It could barely enter the 6th rank. Ask them to come up.
But this is a disease-free chant. The style of piling up words and how to communicate with the literati. Miss, it's time for 2 rotten incense. Mr. Su has not yet picked up the pen. I can't write a single poem. Even if I want to help him, there's nothing else I can do.
You go downstairs. Find opportunities. Give him this poem.
It turns out that the lady was well prepared. My lady invites you. Mr. Su, this is what my lady gave you.
What?
This is the poem she wrote. You will be there. Just read it and copy it again. You can go upstairs.
Being both examiner and a candidate, thanks for your help.
Of course. You'll be going up. You have to thank her. Mr. Su, have you finished reading?
Almost there.
Mr. Su is also preparing to write poetry.
An unlearned Nomura husband, suitable for poetry. By chance, I wrote a couplet. I thought you had some literary talent. I didn't expect it. You wrote an incense time, competing for a word not stupid at all. Not as good as yours. Went to the toilet. A good poem. You! If this exam can be held in the toilet, are you afraid to become the champion? This young master is a scholar. I won't argue with you, a fool.
Facts speak louder than words. You are here arguing? What is it used for?
This time has not come yet. Where do facts come from? Just a little time. Writing a topic is not enough. I also want to make a 6th grade poem. You do dream. If I made it, how do you stay? If you make it, I kneel down, barking like a dog. If you can do it. If it were you, barking like a dog, dear, how boring. You're not thinking yourself as a scholar. Scholars. To promote only good. If I win, you go to the door, scold the corrupt official. Who to scold? The best minister of the dynasty. Beijing. What? Are you scared? Or what's your secret? Just compare. I'm not afraid. Let you see. What is a dragon in the word?
When the incense burns out, your dream of climbing up the social ladder will be done. What's the meaning of climbing up the dragon and attaching to the phoenix?
Yes. It's time to wake up. Drunken sword. Dreaming of blowing the horn in the camp. 800 miles of demons. 50 strings turn over sound of the frontier. Autumn review of soldier on the battlefield. The horse is made of Lu Fei Kuai. The bow is like thunderbolt. Finished like king's affairs. Gaining fame during life and after death. Poor spontaneous occurrence.
Miss!
What's wrong?
Mr. Su wrote a poem.
Write it down.
Yes,
The words are not good.
I copied it wrong. I said it all. The piano is in my hand. He didn't copy your poem. He wrote a song himself.
Still has some character. Just based on this, play the harp for him 6 times. It will be okay.
Miss, you better take a look first.
I have made a poem. It is time to fulfill your promise. The piano music has not come out yet. That poem, no quality at all. Butterfly, you said so, right?
Do you understand? Or are you really blind? Poems by Su Gongzi. It can also be of no quality. The 10 rings? 10th grade. Within the 9 grades, Miss Yang can decide. 10 rings represent her talent. You cannot determine it.
Impossible! He's a man from the North City. How can it be possible to surpass the most talented in Beijing, Miss Yang poems? You must have copied it!
This poem's inside. If you're not a veteran, you're not allowed. You're only on the battlefield for 1 day.
If you've been in the battle, I can write a military poetry. Where did his poetry come from? Besides, how do you know I haven't experienced hundreds of battles? I see! His father, General Su. This poem, it must have been General Su. He today, just good luck, came across this question. What if I have another one?
Miss, you have been watching for a long time. Or I'll go call Mr. Su up so you can ask him yourself.
No need. This poem, it's definitely not his doing. I was thinking, in this world, a man of both civil and military talents, only Emperor Star. The same applies. What a pity. No wonder. Don't copy the latest Chin case. There is a better one. You can give my poems to him. Okay. Downstairs, I will slip it to him quietly. No one will find.
What's this? How come? I just gave it to him.
My poem? He actually looked down on. Give it back to me.
Miss, this poem, look how well written it is. 3,000 miles away. Going away, Tianya wrote. There's no such good title as a marquis of 10,000 households. Deep in the mountains, recognize the cold spring. Next year will still be good. Grow up for me, and we will celebrate when I return to the countryside. Poetry and wine, a cup and a fan. I don't know, I'm old.
Show me.
Is there another poem beside
Sapphire Case? New Year's Eve?
I luckily copied the question. You really think you can also write a... Miss Yang, until now, no one has sent to call you upstairs yet, presumably. She already knows you copied this poem!
Although you get 10 rings, but you don't deserve the 2nd level today. Miss Yang, you don't deserve to see her.
I can't even go to the 2nd floor. I can see her too. You can write poetry. Go upstairs to see her. My poems. Can she come down to see me?
Looking for him? Chen Baidu. I'm looking back suddenly. Huh? What about the back? Why is it gone?
Miss, what did you see when you looked back?
You ask me. How do I know? Or possibly only after seeing him. Should I know then?
It turns out that this poem is not for the master, but it's for you, miss. In such a short time, he made such good 2 poems. There is another one, according to Mrs. Famous poem.
I think I'm also noble. Unexpectedly, he has such a talent. We will also set him for a test. The lady also wrote poems for him. I'm starting to worry now. I don't even have the face to see him anymore. But today, even if I die, I also want to know. This sudden look back. After all, what did you see?
Miss Yang is a rich woman. How can I see you? Why would I go downstairs for you? We just went upstairs. We can only talk at the door. What kind of guy are you? Get out of here! If I leave, she can't find me when she comes down. How do you dare to take responsibility? She today. If I go downstairs for you, I will cut my head off. Give you the ball to kick.
Sir, please 'Please 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 ' I'm Yang Yiyu. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Su.
Miss Yang, see you. Not easy.
The questions and exams, I was wrong. I hope you will forgive me.
No problem. I didn't care.
I don't know. Can you tell me? After looking back,
Miss Yang, he's a person who followed trend. Come to Fanlu. I approach you on purpose.
Mr. Su is from Yang family. Where did you get such guts?
What?
It was him that Yang Fu personally invited? But why?
Mr. Su is from the descendants of General Nai Su. The master is a close friend of General Su. So the Yang Mansion invites old friends to come here.
Miss Yang, although he's the general's descendant, but he doesn't look like a general. Just now, the poem you played at the piano 10 times, he copied it.
Is it copied? We won't know. Your poem.
Miss Yang, this person has no literary talent. It is a poem by General Su. He pretended to be a scholar.
Yes, you are Mr. Su's ex-wife? Li Jiantie. Although I am in Beijing, the divorce with your husband, I've still heard of it. Jewels and jades beside. You turned a blind eye. A piece of rotten wood, but you regarded it as a treasure. Mr. Su, can I read your poem?
It was sent to you. You're free.
You listen carefully. This is what you said. A person without any knowledge, the eastern wind blows at night. Thousands of flowers are more blown down. Stars like rain, a car sculpture, a fragrant house. The sound of the flute, the lights turn. For the jade pot, fish and dragon dance. A moth and a snow willow, golden thread, full of smiles. The fragrance goes away. Looking for him, Qian Baidu. Looking back.
That person is where the lights are dim.
Looking back. The person is where the lights are dim. Miss, Mr. Su wrote this poem for you.
Half an incense has been burned. A poem that will last through the ages. In the copy, where do you think you will copy from now on? Did you just realize what you have abandoned?
Butterfly, today's Mid-Autumn Festival. I'd made a special Omantus cake. Try it.
I have no appetite. You eat it.
Why? It's no ordinary mooncake. Here, there are surprises.
What is it?
A poem.
Poetry?
It's the game I came here for. My favorite poem. It's about Mid-Autumn Festival. Water Melody.
What poems can you write?
Come, you try it.
Little miss, master is looking for you. I'll follow.
Butterfly, you promised me. You'll go with me to see my mother.
Let's do it on another day.
People have joys and sorrows. The moon waxes and wanes. This matter. It's really difficult to complete the ancient.
The Mid-Autumn Festival poem.
Your life, no chance to know.
Mr. Su, let's go.
Wait a minute. You should keep your promise. I give you two choices. Or you scold Kai Jing. Or I'll tear your head off. You! How? It's a hard choice. Kai Jing, you can't scold. You're his person.
You were just outside the door. I heard you criticize him. My father will reconcile the Ye family. Now, let me tell you this. Don't you dare. Because if that's the case, this letter you gave me,
Will it just be a scolding with the treacherous Prime Minister? I will come.
This is the bet I made with him. It's none of your business.
Fei Pang, it's okay if you don't want to. General Ping Shi will be a helping hand. So no problem.
No! He's my greatest contribution. If he wasn't there, how will I establish the foothold in Xiangfu? Kai Jing, a minister who brought chaos to the government. A thief who preys on the people. Today, I will be there before Fanlu. The 10 major crimes! Master, this front, it is Fanlu. Good. Today, if this son can take down Yang Yiyu, you'll be rewarded. Thank you, Master. Master, Yang Yiyu is General Ping Shi's only daughter. I'm worried. What's General's daughter? In front of my house. All must surrender. Yes, yes, yes. This capital city except the princess. Other woman, it's not me, Kai Yunlong. Do you want to play? Why are so many people around? Go have a look. Family affairs, national affairs, world affairs. Care about everything. Emperor Star wrote the couplet well.
Absolute. Absolute. This is absolutely eternal. Take it to my room. Hang it up. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Give it to Lord Yu Chengting.
Leading Kai Yunlong into Fanlu. Watch the terminal struggle. Force Kai Yunlong to take action. Emperor Star deliberately showed up. Confused Kaijing. The last show, a painful plan. Emperor Star, capture the dragon and catch the peng. It's really wonderful. Actors in place. The show is about to begin.
Dear fellow villagers,
Come and have a look! I am Qin Fei Peng, here today, cursing the treacherous prime, gold, corruption, extravagance, unexpectedly. Now, there's such a righteous man, dare to call for a ride in street Kaijing.
Good job!
Good job!
Good job!
Mr. Chin, the corruption and extravagance? Can you tell me about it?
Sure! Did you know? Disasters relief fund from the Imperial Court. Why are they becoming less and less?
I don't have idea. Why is that happening?
All of them were taken advantage of by Kaijing. You don't know! The floor tiles in this house, all of them are jade.
What?
Jade?
Young Master Qin actually knew this. Have you been there? I heard it too. Heard. Hey, listen! His control over government, blasphemy, false emperor and father.
We all know this. There is evidence.
Did you know? What is his youngest son name?
I don't know.
Kai Yunlong. Your Majesty is true emperor. He named Yunlong. This Kaijing, I just have a rebellious heart. You're looking for your death. In public, dare to commit murder. You were the one who just scolded me just now. It's me. Who are you? Dare to hit me? My father's the Minister of the Revenue. Fight with me. I am Kai Yunlong. My father's Kaijing. What else do you want to scold? This gentleman is listening. Mr. Kai, this is all a misunderstanding. A little guy too. You're a mediocre person. You can scold Prime Minister Kai. You are now exposed. Destroy the master's plan. Your whole family will die. I am the Dasha Reader, a disciple of the Emperor. You are Prime Minister, and you're insulting me.
Good! Good! Good!
This happened because of you. You have to watch from the sidelines.
Miss Ye,
Qin Fei Peng is Kaijing, the spy sent to the He family. They fight among themselves. Who am I helping?
To cover up your own mess, you coward.
how could you spread rumors like this?
I tell you, Kaijing wants to eradicate the Yi family, to redress their wrongdoings. Qin Fei Peng is a gang member. Think about the list they brought back, and today suddenly made...
Enough!
Seeing those who speak out for justice being persecuted in court, there are too many people like you. Your father will die in vain. In my opinion, you and Kai Jing have no difference at all.
You! Beat to death!
Stop! Stop!
In the capital, under the Emperor's hands, how can you allow your Prime Minister's mansion to be like this?
You all step down. Stop bothering this girl. He scolded his father. I can't hit him. Grasscamp human life. Where does this start?
Daxia is most particular about freedom of speech. Besides, he didn't scold you. What he said is actually a fact.
This is a fact. Girl, I'm afraid you're not from the capital. I tell you, in this capital city, the Prime Minister nodded. It's called a fact. Otherwise, it's all rumors. Girls know. Frame the current Prime Minister. What is the crime?
Violators go to jail. His family is permanently stationed at the border. Well, how dare I not know?
Good to know. If you want to save him, tonight. Long time no see, so exciting, little lady. Soldiers! Tie her up and take her to the Prime Minister.
Shang Fu, is this the extent of your tolerance?
Miss Yang, you're the most talented woman in the Mingdong capital. Never met, but below can. Eye recognition.
The Shangfu family's tradition is quite good, and your disciples are all outstanding. And I see it today as expected.
Ah, praise, praise. Miss Yang said this. Yes, plead for them.
It's not a plea. You analyze the pros and cons.
Oh.
The ancients said the Prime Minister has a big heart. So today, if you can let these two go, but it's also a proof that you also have the qualifications of a Prime Minister.
Miss Young's little trick can achieve great results. I have seen it today. If you want to save them, it's just simple. You just need to do what I want you to do.
What?
Just have a meal with me.
All right. Channer, let's go.
Who's that? Who dares to plot against me?
Mr. Kai, eat when you want to eat. If you have other plans, don't blame me for being rude.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Miss Yang. No problem. Next time, you leave it to me. You take him back first.
Yes.
The letter. Don't worry. I have seen your determination. I will personally write this letter and hand it over to my father.
Thank you for your help.
Miss Young, let bygones be bygones. Help. Below. Also remind. Sumo Yang, although some literary talent, but narrow-minded. Being cowardly, not a gentleman.
Gentleman villain, I don't need you to remind me.
Miss Yang is well read. She knows the truth. But the human heart is unpredictable. What you see is more than what you see. As the saying goes, time reveals a person's true character.
Well said. We'll go and see. And have a look. Who is in your mouth?
Good horse. Miss Yang is unwilling to believe. Then I'll have to go. Miss, if you really want to eat, Kai Yun Long went ahead. I heard he was bad. Many girls have been harmed by him.
Don't worry. How could I not know? He has to go back now. Let him come.
If the master comes, we will no longer be afraid. However, if I leave you here alone, and he comes, and he's going to do it to you, what can I do then?
You don't need to worry. Mr. Su is here.
Your Majesty, sudden summons to be minister. Want. Just for chess.
Just tell your beloved.
This is Sumo Yang. Just stop thinking about it.
Then, General Su and I, all ready for the swallow and for the sheep engagement.
Your Majesty, this is with my brother. Drunken talk. Don't take it seriously. This marriage contract, it's my wife.
And Miss Su, it was decided long ago. The shepherd and the little girl.
That's a real couple. Huh? No joke. The shoe shepherd, she must be Yanner's consort.
Eh?
Sumo Yang. He must be the son-in-law of the Yang family.
Your Majesty, 2 songs from Fanlu, poems written by Su Gongzi.
Give it to me.
He also writes poetry.
There are many stores in the Imperial Star Club. It's a pity that I can't let you know.
Eh?
My dear, don't like to play with words. This poem, it won't dirty your eyes.
That is a broken poem. What's good to see?
Yanner, look at this poem.
These 2 poems. The first is magnificent, the other is melodious. Each has its own characteristics. Only, in this military poem, what's written is, "O General, It doesn't match Su Muyang.
That poem, it seems to be a gift to General Yang, written for General Yang.
What do you say? Written for me? Then I have to see. Come, come. Atmosphere. Good, good. This is so well written. Hey. Huh? Is this really written by Sumuyang?
Yes, it is said that in half an instance, I wrote these 2 poems.
Half-stove incense?
Half-stick incense?
Only one person has such a poetic talent. Emperor Star. Your Majesty, Princess.
Get up.
Master, I must tell you.
Hey, what do you want from me? Aren't you accompanying the lady?
Miss Yang, she was stopped at Fanlu.
What? Kai Yulong is so brave. Your Majesty, I'll take someone with me to catch him back. Stop. Emperor Star is present. What am I worried about? It's an opportunity to show your face and gain favor, but you can't give it to Yang Yi. This Kai Jing, the leader of the civil service. You're the chief military officer. You, going too inappropriate. But take a break. Yanner, go to Fanlu and have a look.
Yes,
Arrive at Fanlu. Cut Main's sumo ship.
I understand.
Reason, you will know later. No explanation. Hold the token to summon the guards. The wounded fish and the shepherd. Clear it.
I understand.
Go ahead. Good, Your Majesty. Wise.
Could it be that he really is?
Sit here.
Wait a minute. He's a book boy. Also served on the table.
He's not a book boy. He's my husband.
Shepherding in Siasu. Yuyu's husband. Miss Young can't be found. Anyone else? Find him as your shield.
Don't you believe?
Who doesn't know? The most talented woman in Beijing. Eyes above the top. The son of aristocratic family is hard to catch his eye. Now I found such a nobody. How can I believe?
The sons of noble families are added together. In front of him, it's just a straw bag.
Miss Yang said. But I also included in it. Mr. Kai, what do you think? You!
After you read these 2 poems, then you'll know. Are you up for it?
This poem. He wrote it.
Yes,
You were sincere to him.
certainly.
What's the use of writing poetry? These years, kneel down in my house at the poet at the door. More than 100 people. Kid, if you know, get out now. What about me? I can also help you in the Xiangfu. Find a job. Not interested. You know, this is how many readers dream opportunity. There are indeed many people who dream to be the dog of the Prime Minister. But I tell you, Xiangfu wants to be my dog. Not qualified. Quartet! Do you know what that master, how many people will be crushed? You're such a bug!
If you touch him, you'd be an enemy of my Yang mansion.
Miss Yang, still kidding me. General Yang hates literary most of her life. I am also worthy of entering your Yang mansion.
Mr. Kai, you guessed wrong. This marriage was ordered by my father.
How is it possible? Just him alone, a poor scholar with no background.
My husband is the descendant of General Su. Our marriage was already arranged. Today, there will be a banquet to officialize this.
Good, good, good. So, since you promised to have dinner with me, just want me.
I told you, it's just a meal. If you have other plans, then you're dreaming.
Woman, I wanted to play with you, the interests of the talented scholars and beautiful ladies. In this case, that's not necessary. Today, I'll do it in front of him. Play you to death. You dare to touch me? Guards! Master, take it down for me! Take it quickly!
Stop! Are you sure the Su and Yang families are enemies?
Soa's been gone for 20 years! Even if he's still, you too. It's just a slightly larger ant. This capital city, in addition to Royal and Beidou, my mansion is the largest. Today, whoever comes today can't protect you. This is what I want to say. Pretending to die. What is your identity? How dare you to take a seat in front? Beidou, Emperor Star, can you, in front of the Prime Minister, take a seat?
The first two, follow me in. The rest of you, stay here.
Yes!
If I hadn't gotten it before, news that the Emperor Star is injured, I'm really moved by your momentum. But it's also good. You don't have to do it for you anymore, fabricating charges, just pretending to be an Emperor Star. That's enough. Then let me see. What does the Prime Minister have to convict me? What are you still standing there for? Not for Master. Take this guy down.
Who dares to cause trouble in Fanlu?
You all step down!
Princess! Princess, you came just in time. This person pretends to be an Emperor Star. I'm about to take it down.
Impersonating Emperor Star.
It's Kai Yunlong. He did something bad to me first.
I am with Miss Yan. Joke!
Then I'm kidding you too.
The princess knows the Shangju methods. This joke, not funny. His Majesty's order.
Do you think it's funny now?
Certainly. Princess, I cannot tolerate his actions. He's pretending to be the
Princess Zhao Xiyan of Daxia. Pleased to meet you, Emperor.
Get up.
Princess, how could be he an emperor?
Do you mean the princess is lying?
No, Emperor Star. Isn't it he injured?
Can't my injury heal? I'm hurt. Let you down. Or your Prime Minister wants me dead.
Don't dare.
I think you are very brave, fabricating charges, insulting someone's innocence, this capital, and things you dare not to do.
I was wrong. Please let me go. Imperial Star, you're reaching the young masters to come to Fanlu. I want to move you too.
As long as you let him go, I am willing to die for his crime.
Yes, he's right. It's all him. Nothing to do with me.
Stop! Unexpectedly, Jiang Fu, they are such loyal people. After this knife, the sin you committed today, I won't pursue it.
Thank you, Emperor Shing, for not killing me. Thank you very much.
This is the first time you take my place. Bring Kaijing. Tell him what the Prime Minister did. I know all.
Yes.
Roll!
The show is over. Well played, right?
Sister Yan, what do you mean?
Little sister, you won't believe it either. He is the Emperor Star.
Really?
Before you've come, my father has always followed your arrangement. Just now when I entered the door, I heard you're the Emperor Star. Reminiscing everything that happened before, I now understand everything.
Do you want to be in this capital? The most famous place?
We'll show everyone the recovered Emperor Star and stabilize the morale of the troops.
The princess is really smart. You've seen this.
But how badly was Emperor Star injured? Can Beidou and his father take great pains, twice as much as I did, to make you a fake emperor?
The secret of Beidou. If the princess wants to know, just ask His Majesty. I am Beidou, a messenger.
Good. Then I want to ask. That's right. About the engagement between you and me.
What?
Sister Yan, he's mine. Don't worry.
I won't compete with you. I will explain this to my father.
Sister Yan, I did not mean that. What I mean is... Hey, come here, I'll tell you.
No.
What's wrong?
You don't need to know. I have something else to do. I'm leaving now.
What did you tell her?
Adult stuff. Just don't ask around.
We all want him to marry us, unless he is the real Emperor Star. But the fate of the nation. How can I still have second thoughts? I have to think about this. It's the most important thing now. It's Emperor Star's injury.
Mr. Su, you are the messenger of Beidou.
Yes.
For Beidou messenger, is the threshold so high? Both must be able to write, and you must also be able to fight.
I barely know a little bit. This Wu, I know nothing about it.
Yeah. This thing is from the young master.
This is indeed below.
You step away. You can use this rosary to hurt people. You said you don't know martial arts. You are the Emperor Star.
I admire Miss Yang's imagination. Let's not talk about this matter. It's not me.
Even if I did it, who in the world can do that thing? This skill is the Emperor's Star. Not necessarily underestimate him.
It's okay if you don't admit it. I trust my own instincts. I'll find evidence. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Are you okay?
That's kung fu. Not so many people practice that. You! Don't worry. You are the Emperor's Star. I won't tell anyone. This should be a secret between the two of us.
You have to think I am. Then I am.
Alright.
Come out. The fifth star of the Big Dipper, Yuheng.
The seventh star of the Big Dipper. Meet the
The
Emperor.
Emperor. Get up.
Emperor, there are couplets on the paper. Just leave a signal. I will inform Yu Hang. Introducing Kai Yun Long is wonderful.
This plan, it can be said that the words kill 3 birds. It's Qin Fei Peng, insulting Kaijing in public. Kai Yun Long takes action. Hinchai, there will be resentment. Emperor Star, in Fan Tower, beat Kai Yun Long. High profile appearance. Kaijing's suspicious personality. Doubt the authenticity. So believe. News of Emperor Star injured after you return to the Xiangfu. Just say I found the news. Imperial Star died from injuries. Let this old guy complete let down your guard. Previously, me and Dixing in front of Kai Yulong, a self-torture trick was staged. If the message is sent back at this time, Kaijin will definitely believe it. This is the third.
Interesting. Emperor Star really has a plan for everything.
Just take it one step at a time. The princess is here today. I didn't expect. My original plan was, I take action. Yuheng, use your life to protect Kai Yulong. The princess suddenly came here. This ring, almost felt. Have to say, the princess is quite smart. Fell into us, the trap set for Kaijin. Ordinary people watch display, only the first floor can be seen, like Kai Yun Long. Smart people can see the second floor. They will feel Emperor Star was seriously injured. Pretend to be suspicious. I am fake. This is, being too clever may lead to mistakes.
Which floor is Miss Young on?
My daughter. Today I meet Naso Shepherd. How it feels.
Not bad.
Dad.
It's
this
my
marriage.
parents' orders. Matia's words. But it's up to my father.
Ah, good.
That's right. I have a letter here. It's from the Ye family. Let me give it to you. It's from the Ye family. Should we vindicate them?
Not that simple. They want to unite the DPRK in China war fiction. Defeat Kaijing.
What?
Kaijing controlled the court for decades. Many people opposed him. He was imprisoned, the son of the Prime Minister, because of his protection. Rampant. I still want to hurt you in Muyang today. Reasonable. This whale feast, Dad has to participate.
Slaughter feast?
3 days later, the Yi family will be in the Qin mansion. Organize a gathering to overthrow Kaijing.
There's something fishy about this.
What can be? In the capital? Is there anyone who dares touch me?
I called Mr. Su. Let us go with you.
Never mind. You have thin arms and legs. Reader, what's the use?
We can definitely help. I'm writing now. I'll invite him to.
My daughter. You want to see the Emperor's Star as your father?
No.
Huh?
I mean... No. I have seen him.
You see the star. Yes, Dad. He is in Fanlu, as if he wasn't injured. Also said, he knows everything we do. He was the one who hurt. Okay. Father, are you frightened? No, idiot! If is it really the Emperor's Star, can you come back alive? He is fake! Beidou and His Majesty, so high profile, launch a fake. I can only explain one thing. Emperor's Star wound. More than we thought, more serious. Master! Master, there's a good news. Emperor Star's dead. Dead? Very good. When he dies, we... It won't be that simple. Emperor Star is good at using suspicion. You said it's news. It's true. Still fake. You're the daughter of the Prime Minister family!